report this piece of shit, please. She's like, my life depends on being a hero. I've got to stop this racist pig. I got my own TV show. My name is Janine Connick, cause I'm a dick. My name is Jokes on Chronic Dick. Chronic Dick.
Hello, Two Shot fans, and we're here to talk about a video that I had reviewed. Of course, it isn't on YouTube. It's on it. What? It's on actually a podcast, so we don't even get to see these stupid snakes in the grass faces. But we're gonna take a look at it anyway, because I've only ever really had one video reviewed by some really dumb black kid from Alabama that smoked a lot of gack. So,
Toilet paper.
To Derek Two Shot. This one's called The Window. The Window.
these guys are much more respectable, but then again, they're not. They're from Eastern Canada too, so they're big time Trudeau youth. Let's roll the clip.
What? Boy. What is this?
It's by Dr. Pfizer.
Dr. Pfizer.
Remember in the beginning of this, when the first cases in Washington State, they were counting the numbers like they were fallen soldiers in Vietnam.
I don't know what the hell she's saying.
They've been preparing us for this since day one.
Yo, what am I supposed to do when I can't even upload the truth? My opinion, videos getting removed.
What?
He's talking about videos that have misinformation.
Alright, pause here.
They call it medical.
What? Like, she says at least 2 or 3 times. He's already explained videos that have videos being removed for misinformation.
Look at this medical misinformation search. Even now, there are no results disagreeing with it, even though there are many who do. These podcasters went to Harvard. Here's their medical degree.
I went to Harvard, you idiot.
Misinformation. And what about free speech and being subjected to video castration? Well, I'm stuck here slaving. We're really gonna.
Why are you subjecting me to this kind of music?
It's a mess,
and
right?
messages.
It's a mess.
Such a mess.
It's such a mess. This guy is so political left wing.
What?
What? Like, she doesn't get it, like, no matter what.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, the guy's so dumb.
Scary thing is, there's an audience for this.
This was July 29th, 2021, about a couple months after I uploaded that. Yeah, last year they say got rid of the mask mandate for like a couple months or something in BC. I live in BC, Canada, by the way. POV passport, right?
When you're on the computer, and you actually believe something is medical misinformation, you need to just get off the computer and check yourself in to a mental hospital.
People getting side effects and infertility. These corporate delusions of invincibility.
This is a guy who is like going through 4chan, looking at all the QAnon messages.
Never went through any QAnon or 4chan.
Potluck,
Not a single one.
Bowl, and just like picking out like headlines and making song like this.
I'm really surprised at how like inspired people have been.
Gee, you think?
To be creators from like an opinion like
right there.
Anti-vaxxing.
An opinion. That's the only time he says an opinion, because he says before and after a couple times, numerous times.
This program was brought to you by the American company, which focuses on clean dishes and stuff.
Oh my God, somebody help me. I dropped a spoon on the ground.
10-4, I just wanted to know if you should be back 76 to Cabana Circle.
About misinformation, right? Spreading misinformation and posting misinformation. But he said it right there. Opinion.
Like an opinion like
right there.
Anti-vaxxing.
And of course, these people wouldn't be saying that so strongly when that truck convoy protest happened. And of course, those statistics were starting to come out where, hey, by the way,
cases, they're up for the vaccinated.
The people who are vaccinated are now making up the bulk of the sick, but then they'd have these numbers where they would be readjusted. They just find some way, because technically because of this age group here and these people who didn't eat Campbell's soup after 11 o'clock p.m. on the 21st of each month, they got sick more. So that proves the vaccines are worthwhile.
He's complaining because his misinformation posts get taken down by YouTube.
Of course I'm complaining.
Suck it.
What a
suck it, liar.
Liar.
This is like his he's expressing because something went down, like maybe he posted something and
He's
again
posting like misinformation about like viruses and COVID and stuff like that. And YouTube takes his shit down and he's all like, come on.
Well, no shit. Yeah, like no shit.
Welcome everyone. Hello, bonjour, je m'appelle Claude.
Oh god, see, these are the total Easterners, right? Total Quebec speaking French. But oh man, it still makes me disgusted. It still makes me feel disgusted just to hear this kind of stuff, this crap. You know, these people talking like that. Like, what happened to opinions? You can sit there and say it's wrong, like, oh, I don't believe that the World Trade Center fell down from bombs, or I don't believe it fell down from 2 planes that crashed into them, right? When did they ever take those down? And I've said that before.
The girl from that podcast is dumb as shit. Listen.
What is this? What?
He's left wing.
What? This is like his like maybe he posted something. And,
When I first saw this, I'm like, is that a little Windex? I'm so confused, bro. Derek, too fucking shot.
We're kind of past the pandemic to some degree, although I see the Washington news. The pandemic's not over yet, and people are going back to their normal ways of lives and not wearing the mask, and the mandates are passed, but it's still an issue, and there's still this many cases. God, they shouldn't even talk about that stuff, Like, could you imagine, I know everything has pretty much been said before 1,000,000 times, but could you imagine if they always had issues on the flu and this many people dying and needing your vaccine just like they did with COVID? I mean, even still, it wouldn't be the same. Even if you had the same numbers, it wouldn't be the same because it wasn't new. It's still something we had forever. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the diseases are fake. I never said that. But to have something that's like, like you got your flu and you got this like little bit worse, let's just say, and then make it like it's that much.
Believe in Too Short.
There's nothing wrong with having opinions, right? Like, you can't say that you're gonna sacrifice virgins over fires and, with knives and stuff, like in that Conan movie. You can't have that opinion. I mean, you can say, if you're gonna do it, that'd be different. But if you said something like that, you're still allowed to do, like, we have freedom of speech here. This is not Iran. You ever see that movie Argo? Yeah, that's in a movie, and there's still enough misinformation in that movie, but there you go, speak of the devil.